side hustles as much as I do, you've probably tried your hand at online paid surveys, which means you've probably come across a few of these and quite a lot of this. But what if I told you that one survey website has made me over £400 in cash and vouchers and earned me free food, gifts, and even a free holiday? Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name's Em and I'm here to provide you with side hustle ideas which are super easy, fun and accessible to absolutely anyone. In this video, I wanted to talk about the very first side hustle I got started with in the field of market research, which is online paid surveys. I realise that some people may have a negative opinion of online survey websites, maybe that they require a lot of effort for very little reward, or maybe that you spend more time getting screened out of surveys than you do actually earning. While I can't speak for the hundreds of survey websites out there, and I'll admit that some of them can be time-consuming and frustrating, I wanted to challenge your negative assumptions in this video by telling you about my all-time favourite survey website, which is called Toluna. With about 8 years of Toluna experience under my belt, I want to give you some honest insight into how I've made hundreds of pounds in cash and vouchers and earned myself tons of free products using the website, and how you can make the most of the website yourself. And that's not even the best part. Watch on to the end of the video where I'll be telling you how I earned myself a free holiday, which all started through completing a 5-minute Toluna survey. If you love learning about lucrative side hustles and are interested in earning more from the comfort of your sofa, then please like this video and subscribe. Also, I'm really interested in broadening my survey site horizons for the next video, so if you do have any that you use regularly and think are really great, please put them in the comments below so I can check them out. I'll start by telling you a bit about Toluna. The site is huge, offering surveys to participants all over the world, and the surveys pay points which can be transferred for vouchers or cash. Surveys are almost always available, meaning that rather than having to wait for an email invite or having to wait on the website for a survey to show up, you can expect to find them almost every single time you go online. They're organised by genre, so you can be selective as to what you participate in. I tend to go for surveys about food and beauty because I find them more interesting, but there are surveys on home and garden, on entertainment and TV, and sports. And they tend to last from anything from 2 to 40 minutes for the long ones. In terms of rewards, Toluna offers a choice of gift cards from a range of retailers. And if you want to cash out to your PayPal account, you can do that too, although you have to save up £35 worth of points, which can take quite a while. Toluna surveys can range from offering 200 to 3,000 points. And if we have a look at the rewards page, we can get an idea of how many of these average length surveys need to be completed before you can start redeeming your points for vouchers or money. To earn your first £5 gift card, you need to get 27,000 points. Now, with on average surveys taking about 10 minutes and offering about 1,800 points, my estimation is that to get your first £5 gift card, you'd need about 2.5 hours. And if rather than vouchers, you want the £35 PayPal cash out, I'd estimate that's going to take about 17 hours of your time. Now, I know those numbers sound pretty terrible, and to be honest, they probably match up with a lot of the other survey websites out there. But before you make a vow to yourself never to sign up with Toluna, I want to tell you about some of its more lucrative benefits that have made it my favourite site for years and years. My main reason for choosing and recommending Toluna is that from time to time you come across a really amazing type of survey. The first type of these I want to talk about is those that assess your eligibility for trying a new food product. These short surveys will ask you a few screening questions about whether you normally consume a product at home and whether you normally buy it in the shops. And then if you match up to their criteria, they'll ask you if you're willing to try a product in your home. This then turns into a similar task to the online reviews task which I've spoken about previously, where they'll deliver the product to your home, you'll try it, and then you'll complete a follow-up survey about your experiences with the product. You'll be rewarded for your time with points, often far more than is offered by the standard Toluna survey, and I've tried loads of great new products through these tasks, including different types of cola, bread, bagels, and coffee. A quick tip from me is that if you want to try some of these fun food surveys, to look out for them on weekday mornings because that seems to be when they pop up the most. If luck is in your favour, you might stumble across another type of survey which is very lucrative, and these are high point surveys which can earn you a big chunk of points in one go. These generally start out as a short screening questionnaire which looks a lot like Toluna's standard surveys but which assesses your eligibility for a longer and much more rewarding survey. In my time using Toluna, I've come across surveys offering as much as 100,000 points in one go, which is about £20 worth of vouchers. The reason these are able to offer more points is because they're normally looking for a certain type of person to fill in their surveys. This might be somebody who buys a certain brand of bath salts or who smokes a certain type of cigarettes. It's thanks to these kind of surveys that I've been able to make myself a lot of money and earn a lot of vouchers using Toluna without investing too much time. Speaking of money, as I'm guessing it's one of the main reasons you're watching this video, I've cashed out to PayPal in £35 chunks loads of times and have earned myself hundreds of pounds in vouchers. The most recent high point survey I found, amazingly, earned me £75 worth of points, which I was able to redeem for New Look vouchers. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a special way that you can find these high point surveys or stumble across them on the site, but it makes sense that the more you use the website, the more likely you are to come across them. My very favourite type of survey to find on Toluna, which is why I've left it to the end of this video, invites you to join a long-term online community. This will look like a very short screening questionnaire, maybe offering 200 to 500 points, and it will be screening your eligibility and your willingness to join one of these online communities. These communities tend to operate for a certain company or brand that is separate to Toluna. So as part of them, you might be asked to join in online discussions or activities to get the company certain information they're looking for, and in reward, you'll be offered money, vouchers, or even gifts. Thanks to Toluna, I've been part of quite a few online communities. These can offer some amazing opportunities. For example, recently, as part of a clothing brands community, I was asked to make a video on my thoughts of sustainability, which was shown in one of their global meetings to brand representatives all around the world. The very best and most insane opportunity that I've personally ever received came from being part of an online community about electric transport, and this was run by a worldwide insurance company. Again, I became part of this through a short Toluna screening questionnaire which assessed my interest in motorsports and electric transport. I was then invited to join the community, which consisted of a small group of people, and over time we were paid to post our opinions and to post pictures and videos of our experiences and give ideas for new products. Long story short, giving up a couple of hours every week for a period of about 6 months, I became one of the most active members of the community. And the rewards grew and grew the more I engaged with the community. So they started off as things like Amazon vouchers, then I started getting gifts, ended up with things like a mini drone, and finally I was offered an all expenses paid holiday to Berlin. This incredible opportunity gave me flights, 2 nights in a hotel, and tickets to an electric motorsports event, which I was asked to go to document my experiences through photos and videos and put them on the community for everybody to see. Maybe I'll make a video about this in future, so please leave a comment if that's something you'd be interested to see, as it was quite honestly one of the most exciting and surreal experiences of my whole life. I was also invited to a second holiday following this, which would involve going to a motorbike event in Italy, but unfortunately I was working at the time and couldn't go. Now, while these trips weren't actually offered by Toluna themselves, it was through the short Toluna screening surveys that I was able to access these online communities and therefore get these amazing bonuses and prizes. Would you have believed that through the kind of survey website most people normally write off, I was offered 2 free holidays? I guess I just wanted to make this video to say that if you're thinking of writing off online paid survey websites as a side hustle, then don't. I know that it can be really frustrating being screened out of surveys and not being offered them as much as you would like, but if you know the right websites to look for, then they can offer you amazing cash and also incredible bonuses. Toluna is one of those which I think is really, really worth your effort. It can allow you to use your time really productively with these fun and interesting surveys, but it can also bag you some amazing prizes if you stumble across the high point surveys or get invited to online communities. If you have had your own experiences with Toluna, whether that's that you've been invited to one of these online communities or whether you've stumbled across high point surveys in the past, maybe even if you've had very unfavourable experiences, I'd be really interested to find out. So please post your comments below so I can read them. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something to add to your growing collection of side hustle knowledge. I'm really appreciative of all the support this channel has had so far, and I'm posting every single week, so if you are interested, please subscribe and help me keep it growing. I wish you lots of luck with your side hustles, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video.